Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Identity Podcast. This is me, Andrew Tapopi. And if you are new on this channel, kindly just subscribe, smash that notification button so that any other time that you receive videos, of course, you will be the first person that will be able to get this video. So in other videos, we've talking about, what you don't know about yourself, the role of every human being on earth, talk about, all these things, identifying purpose. And if you didn't watch, of course, you don't want to miss out. You want to go out there and go through all these videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you'll be able to get all the notification and get all the videos whenever we upload new videos. So my name is Andrew Tapopi, and this is the Identity Podcast. This is a podcast that deals with identity, deals with purpose, deals with passion, that of course, and eventually leads to you fulfilling your desires on earth and fulfilling your God-called purpose. So in this video, I will talk about different types of friendships. You see, most of the times I find out people out there introducing themselves to other people and say, talk to my friend Andrew. This is Andrew, my friend. But sometimes you realize that this kind of a person that is saying that is not really your friend. You see, it's perhaps just a person that you've met in the street, or perhaps you're just, you just met, maybe you just go to the same church, and yet they call themselves your friends. Now, it's very, very important that, in this video, I'm not talking about, you to go out there and say, no, you are not my friend, but I'm trying by all means, for you to be able to identify different types of friendships. There are a lot of different type of friendships, and it's very, very important for you to actually know the category of a person that you are dealing with. And of course, in this video, I'm also not trying to say you have to choose this kind of a person or not. It's very, very important. Most of the people say, no, keep pushing that kind of a relationship, keep pushing that kind of a friendship. Anyways, friendship is also a relationship that you have with somebody. So people say, keep pushing, just keep going. But for me, I believe that it's not always good to keep pushing. You need to understand what you are pushing. Perhaps it's a time for you to pull off. That the pulling off time can also be their nearest kind of a resident. So it's very, very important for you not just to keep pushing, but also know what you are pushing. So without wasting time, we are going to jump right in there, as we are talking about 3 types of friendship that you need to understand. Understanding friendship is understanding that not every friend of yours is your best friend, of course. And I believe everybody will be able to understand that, because your best friend is a person that you share all your secrets, all your confidential issues, you share with this kind of person. So number 1 type of friendship is friendship of utility. The friendship that is based on utility. You see, there are people in your life today, they are not there to help you. They are not there to do anything in your life. However, they are just there to gain. It's very, very important. Perhaps because of maybe professional gain, they want to gain some knowledge from you. They want to get some kind of resources from you. And because you have such kind of resources in your life, they will be able to be attracted, and they will be called your friend, not because of what they are doing for you, but because they are gaining something from you. In other words, this kind of friendship is called the utility-based friendship. This is a friendship of taking. It's a friendship of taking. And I know a lot of people have a lot of friendship, of just taking. People who are just there to get from them. And I'm not saying wrong, perhaps you are the provider, maybe you are the blesser of such kind of a person, but this kind of friendship takes, it's of gaining. You see, it's a type of friendship. They will not give you anything. They will not share anything with you. For example, you are in the same class with them. They will never share information. They will just come and gain information from you. If it's about money, they will never give you money. they only get money from you. So you call them the friendship of utility. Another word of utility means usage. You see, the friendship of use, they only use. Perhaps they only use you for that kind of a purpose, for that kind of a friendship. So, friendship of utility. Number 2, friendship of pleasure. Friendship of pleasure. This kind of friendship is based on enjoyment. It's based on entertainment. So there's nothing more, nothing about work, nothing about purpose, nothing about anything. It's about entertainment. It's about pleasure. It's about hobbies. It's about interest. And these are the kind of friends who meet different areas. Perhaps they meet in, clubs. They meet in, restaurants. They meet at, pleasure or leisure centers. And, the only way they can meet is because of pleasure. There must be something between. Perhaps there must be a kind of a drink that is there, that is making people to meet. That's kind of a friendship level. So this is the reason why today from here I'm going to call some people like, this is my boy, the friend of pleasure. So don't forget to mention that, this is a friend of pleasure, my friend of pleasure. So the kind of people who only meet for pleasure, enjoyment, for gaming, for any kind of, entertainment. This kind of friendship is called friendship of pleasure. You see, the friendship of pleasure can also be meeting in the gym, meeting in the sporting event, biking, going out there just for bowling. This kind of friendship is called friendship of pleasure. You just want to enjoy life. This is a friend of mine from Cape Town. This is a friend of mine from North America. We just meet every 2 years or perhaps every 2 months just to go and out there and enjoy life. This kind of friendship is called friendship of pleasure. Number 3, friendship of virtue. Now, it's very, very important to understand this kind of friendship. This is a kind of recommendable friendship that every kind of a person wants. In other words, friendship of virtue is a combination of all the friendship that I've just spoken about. It's a combination of friendship of utility. It's a combination of friendship of pleasure, and virtue itself, which is knowledge, which is wisdom. So this kind of a friend, if you find this kind of a friend with all these kind of traits, this is a person that you do not want to lose. This is a person that you want to stay with in your life. This is a person that will never leave you whenever things are hard. This is a person that will never criticize you. This is a person that will never gossip you. The person that will tell you about the real truth about yourself, about your weaknesses, and the person is willing to help you. This is a person that will pay a price for you. In other words, there are people out there who are following people, and people are doing nothing for them. The only thing they are doing for this kind of people is losing their things for this kind of people. So it's very, very important. At the end of this video, you will be able to decide for yourself whether it's a pulling off time or it's a pushing moment that you continue pushing. So as I'm talking about the virtues, kind of a virtue friend, friendship based on virtue, this is a person that you want to learn from, a person that will give you kind of insight. For example, this kind of friendship involves, successful people who, made it already in life, people who are billionaires, people who are farmers, pastors, apostles. You want this kind of a person. This is more kind of mentorship friendship, the person that you want to grow more into, knowing better things. This is called, friendship of virtue. You don't want to lose this kind of friendship, It's a rooted kind of friendship that you want to learn about. So as we were talking about, I said, there are 3 types of friendship, and one friendship kind of is called utility. We call about, this is kind of a friendship, of seasons. It's more like a tree shedding leaves. If it's winter, all the leaves will dry off. So this it's because of a certain kind of environment. It's because of money. It's because of a certain thing that you give it, because of school, assignment that you just made. It's not a temporal. It's not a permanent kind of a friendship, and also pleasure. It's also conditional. So if there is no bottle of juice, or there is no alcohol, or there is no music, there is no sport, my dear, forget about us meeting. But virtue is a rooted friendship. It's a part of the tree that cannot be removed, and that is the roots. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate the support from all over the world. I really appreciate the way you guys are telling me to continue recording. I'm just so motivated. Thank you. For me, Andrew Tapopi, this is the Identity Podcast, and you are really always welcome. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to write in the comment section. What are you really thinking about this kind of a friendship? Or what kind of other friendship do you know? What can you tell us about friendship? Thank you so much. For me, Andrew Tapopi. See you again. God bless you. Thank you.